All right, good morning. We're looking at our math work for the week of April the 13th through the 17th. It doesn't matter what order that you complete these things in, just as long as you complete them all. There are some additional activities that I have added into Google Classroom, things like watching some videos and doing some Flipgrid activities that has to do with a lot of this daily oral counting practice that you see up here. I've just added some more specific things to do with that, as far as watching some videos. And like I said, I'm submitting some um, flip grids. Every day, the kiddos must do Dreambox, 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 Dreambox every single day, Monday through Friday. And then there's an additional website here, mathplayground.com. I've added a link for that inside our math classroom or our math tab under classwork in Google Classroom. So be sure to check that out. All right, let's move on to our activities for the week. So this first one, it is a word problem, and what it wants you to do is to draw a picture. We've done this lots and lots of times. Remember, our goal is to figure out after reading the problem if we are adding or if we are subtracting. And so that is the first thing that we're going to figure out after we read the problem. So you read the problem, you circle your numbers so you know what numbers you're looking at, and then you have to just think, what does how many in all mean? Does that mean we're going to add or does that mean we're going to subtract? And then you are going to write your number sentence in this box and draw a picture over here. So that means you need a picture of 13 and 6 or 13 take away 6, depending on what you think we're supposed to do in this math problem. Whether you're adding or subtracting, your picture needs to match your equation, and then your equation needs the answer. All right, this next activity is kind of fun. You don't need a paper and pencil for this, but I am going to show you kind of a short number line on how this might look if you used paper and pencil. And you might want to put a number line on your paper so that you can figure out visually what number your person has that they have in their minds. Okay. So this is not required for you to draw a number line, but this is something that you can do every day. Okay. Have someone in your family choose a number between 1 and 10. Or I would prefer 1 and 20. I just don't have enough room here to write that so you can see what that's going to look like. All right. So let's say that our person has chosen the number 8, but you don't know this. You don't know what number your person has chosen. And so you are going to say, I guess the number 4. Well, your other person would say, nope, wrong, but it's higher than number 4 or greater than the number 4. So I know it's not 4. So it's got to be something that is higher or greater than 4. Okay. Um, so my next guess, okay, I'm going to guess 9. And your person says, nope, sorry, 9 is not the number, but my number is less than 9. So now we're moving this direction, less. So now I'm going to guess 6. 6 is not it either, but I'm going to say my number is greater. Well, now all I know is that I know by looking at this number line that I only have 2 numbers left, 7 and 8. So my next guess, I'm going to make that the number 8. And ding, 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 I got the number right. Okay. If I hadn't, if I had chosen 7, then all that would be left would be the number 8. So I hope that makes sense. And I would like for you to do that every day with someone in your family, is to guess a number. And they're going to tell you whether it's greater or less than the number that you guessed. Okay. To make it a little more difficult, try numbers 1 through 20. Okay. Say picking numbers 1 through 20. So I hope that clears that activity up. All right, your activity 3. You have 2 stories here. And all you have to do is read them and determine, are the answers correct? or not correct. So true would be like the answer, yes, they are correct. And false would be the answer, no, they are not correct. So you have to read those and determine on which one of those are true and which one of them are false. For the next activity, you also have stories, and then you're going to circle the matching equation. So you're going to read the stories, and then you have 4 choices of equations there. All you got to do is circle the one that matches. You don't have to draw any pictures for this one or anything like that. You just have to decide which one matches the story and gives you your correct answer. For activity 4, you're going to do the same thing that you did for the first activity. You're going to read the story. You're going to decide, are we adding or are we subtracting? And then write your number sentence and draw a picture to match your number sentence. Remember, we always circle our numbers that we're using, okay? And then we have to determine how many students joined. Well, I can tell you this one is going to be one of those comparing ones where you might want to draw your numbers side by side or up and down, and you're comparing and matching those up. That is my clue to you. You're comparing which ones match up, which one makes pairs. How many does that leave left? Okay, so think about that one. And then at the end of your week, you are just going to reflect on how you did this week on your activities, on your counting forward and backward on within 120. How do you think you did? And circle your answer. And then if you still have some questions that you might still have about that, you can write those there. All right. You did 2 word problems. And you're going to tell me how you think you did on those. Same thing, 1 through 5. And tell me any questions that you still might have. And then the same thing with this self-assessment down here. You are going to determine how you think you did on your adding and subtracting this week. And then let me know any questions that you have. When you have all 3 of these pages complete, you're going to go back to the Google Classroom, click on the classwork tab at the top, and you will find an assignment that says April 13th through the 17th. Please submit your math work here. It'll be under math. And I would like for you to take your pictures of your work and upload those into Google Classroom so that I can start taking a look at those. Okay, you're going to do that for all your work this week. All right, I hope you have a great week. Remember, I'm here if you need questions or need anything answered. Talk to you soon. Bye.